Okay, so last night I was working on this 3D platformer example made in clickteam Fusion 2.5. Some sort of 3D side-scroller. Well, it appears 3D. It reminds me of the old Super Nintendo games. Okay, they weren't really 3D, but they sort of look 3D. Now this is only about like I think it's about 8 events or 12, maybe less. Let me die on purpose here. Come on, jump, jump. Okay, let's pass them this time. And the music should fade. Okay, so let me show you how this works. This is roughly about 12 events, probably less. Super simple, no science to this. Okay, let me double click on the background here so you see what's happening. You can clearly see that this is just a picture. Okay, and the real collision is happening here with these objects. Actually, let me just literally just delete that there, and you can see that you can still jump over stuff, except for now you don't have the guide, which is the image. Okay, the collisions still happen. Let me make these objects visible at start so you can see what's happening. Now this is the actual game right here. Okay, so what the 3D picture does is just kind of sells the 3D look to it. Okay, so but in reality this is what the actual game looks like. Okay, let me go to the end of this. I don't die. So that's what the game actually looks like. Okay, and again, I'm not using the hedgehog as the main character. I'm using a block. Okay, so the collisions are more accurate. You can see now that this is actually the real game. Okay. So everything else is a lie. Okay, so we're just sort of like dressing up the game to look more pretty. Again, you can probably make better graphics than those. Those are pretty old graphics from the clickteam Fusion library, probably from the 90s if I were to guess. Okay, so let me just break down this quickly. Let me bring that back. I should explain the background first. This is the background here, and this is in a different layer. And I'm setting the X coefficient to 0.5. If you leave it to 1, it will literally just scroll normally, like a really flat. Okay. Now if you want parallax scrolling, all you have to do is select this layer here and set the coefficient to 0.5 or 0.3 if you want that to scroll extremely slow. So let me just show you now. Actually, you know what? That in the background sort of looks like an ocean, so I am gonna exploit that. And before I explain the rest, I think I'm gonna do that right now. Let me just grab a background here that just gave me an idea there. And here you can go to motif, and my screen is too big. I have to make this smaller. I'm actually on my TV now, not on the computer. It's amazing I can do this with my TV. Alright, let me do this like this. Okay, oops. So that it's going to look like the ocean. Okay, let me cut that make a new layer, bring this layer down, and I'm gonna set the coefficient of these to 0. I don't know, like 0.4. Okay, I'm gonna paste our background here. Take out the snap to grid. And let me make this smaller. I'm gonna make another one here. Let me just grab another quick backdrop there, and I'm gonna make the rest blue as well. Just select blue, really. And I'm gonna zoom out. I didn't know you can actually zoom out in clickteam Fusion. You hold the Alt button and the wheel thingy, and it zooms out. And the middle button you can pan. But now I cannot see the handle thing. Let's see, there it is. All the ways to the end. Okay. Making games in clickteam Fusion is kinda easy. Okay. There it is. I think that's where it ends. Right there. Okay. And this here. Do the same thing. Now I'm not doing the 3D thing right now. I'm just sort of like doing this. I think I deleted the picture. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring that back now in a second. Okay. And that's gonna be our ocean in the background. Let me just run this again. Yeah, you can make your own Kirby's Adventure. Alright, so that looks good. I think there's a line in the back there. I think I need to push this a little higher there. Try this again. Yeah, there we go. There's no line now. Yeah, that's what reminds me of Kirby. Oh, there's another line there. Let me just I believe there is something here called integral dimensions. Okay, so go to the middle here somewhere. There. Bring this up higher. We want to get this right. Okay, there we go. And the mountains in the background should move a lot slower, so let me just fix that there. This one should be like 0.1, and the ocean we're gonna make it 0.3. Okay, see how that looks. It looks pretty good, but I think we're losing the parallax illusion there, so let's make that faster. 0.3, and this was going to be 0. Oh, both are 0.3, that's why. This one should be 0.1. Try this again. There we go. So we can bring back the little hedgehog back again. Here it is. Visible at start. And make the this one invisible. We're gonna reverse all this. So you can make your own Sonic game, I guess. I don't know. Again, this template is gonna be available for download in my itch.io page. Okay. And I notice a lot of you are buying these. You don't have to buy them, actually, they're free, but it's okay if you guys buy them. It's I think it's a contribution or something. Right, so let me show you how I did the background. I actually use iClone to do the background. This is the picture. Okay, let me switch the camera here so I don't mess the camera. So I use a toon shader for this. To do a toon shader on this, all you have to do is let me just bring out my workspace here to standard, or let me see, effects. Okay, under this tab here you can literally just select toon shader. Okay, where is that? Here it is. It's just flat toon shader, and I turn off the shadows too, so you don't see any shadows. Okay, that wouldn't look good on a 2D game. So try to make this as 2D as possible. Okay. Now you don't have to use iClone 7. iClone 7 just happens to be super simple, super easy. There's a trial version you can download. The link is down below. Okay, so here all you have to do is sort of render this image. Let me switch the camera here to the camera I already did earlier. And all you do is hit the render button, render image as a BMP, whatever size you want, and you give it a name. I'm gonna call this one HH just because. Okay, let me go to pictures here, and here is our image. Here's the map. Actually, I'm going to import that now into clickteam Fusion. Insert object. It doesn't need to be an active object. Actually, let me delete that there. This is going to be on our main layer here. Insert object, backdrop, double click on this, and bring in the image. Okay, this is my invisible color. You could make that a PNG if you wanted to in iClone. Actually, maybe make it a PNG. See, call this a HHHH. Okay, there you go. Now it's a PNG file. I remember when they had the Games Factory 2, it didn't support like PNG, importing PNG or something. You had to import it as with an invisible color. Oh no, I think I messed that up. I left the shadows there, but doesn't matter. Where did my picture go? Oh, here's my picture. Okay. So I guess we can crop this, and let's place this over here. Zoom in. Now immediately you're gonna see a problem. This is not gonna align correctly. Okay. Oops. Even if I try to align this, it's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to fix that in a second. Let me make the yellow boxes invisible. Also the ground object. I mean, you could sort of do this too. I mean, that would work out. I guess you just have to map out the level a little different. Okay. Actually, let me see. I'll show you what I did. Okay, I went to Photoshop. Let me load the image. Okay. So if you hit Control R, that will bring out the ruler, and you can literally just drop a line here like this. So double click on the background, and what we can do is we can go Control T for like rotating or whatever, transform. And what you can do is sort of like align this. Let me see, just give me a second here. I think what I need to do is to crop this first. Wait, I have a PNG. Why am I using this one? Where's my PNG file? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to, let me see, crop this. Okay. I'm going to drop our line here. And see if we can align this so the ground will be like straight. Align this with the ground there. We're gonna set it as straight as possible, okay. That seems so right there. Just let me try that there for now. Going to save this as a PNG file. Gonna call this scroller BG. Okay. Okay. So let me double click on this and let's re-import our new image. There we go. And see if we can match these to our current boxes there. I think these boxes they might be a little different, so let me just readjust the boxes there. Okay, this one over here. Yeah, it's a little different than the previous one. So let's send those boxes like this. This probably need to be a bit smaller, I think. Okay. Looks like we're missing one here. This might not even be the same file. Maybe I was working on a different file. It's pretty sure that was the one though. Leave that over there. This one here, like so. Definitely missing a few boxes here. Oops, don't want to grab them all at once. Okay, let me just hide those two layers here. Apparently you can hide the last layer. Okay, so be it. Okay, bring this down a little more. That should be like this. Yeah, it's a completely different thing. I think it's completely change. Delete that there, delete that there. I think before we go too far, probably should see that. Alright, before we go too far, let me try this, see what we got so far. I mean, that seems to work. That seems to work fine. So you could basically do any type of like 3D environment and just sort of like dress it up like you can see here that I'm missing some parts here. So let me do the entire thing here, and I'm going to probably pause the recording. And you know, those, I think they're a bit too big, so let me just create a new active object, and I'm gonna add an X to this one, so I know they're smaller than the other ones, or whatever. Delete this one here and make it that size there, like that. Okay, go to the bottom here. Oops. And I mean, you get the idea. I mean, you can pretty much take any 3D background, and as long as you get the right angle, you could sort of make it look like it's actually 3D. Okay, this needs to lower a little bit more there. Delete that, delete that, delete that. One more here. And yeah, maybe move our character over there. Delete that, maybe add one more here. Yeah, I think this is a completely different file. I probably was working on something else, a different file, and that's why the map doesn't quite match. But anyway, it's kind of good because then you get to see how I did this. Okay, just bring those lower like that. Alright, let's try this again. So far it looks pretty good. Kinda happy with it. I mean, it's as good as a 2D game is gonna get. I mean, oh wait. We have no collisions for those. Okay, so let me fix that now. I don't like adding more events if you don't have to, so literally I'm just gonna add this to a group qualifier. Let's see, let's add this to group of good. Okay, and same as this one here, group of good. Okay, and here under the events, all you have to do is replace the yellow object for that. Replace. Oh wait a second. Let's not mess this up because that is irreversible. Anything to do with the yellow object? Yeah, I guess we could replace by another object. Group of good. Okay, can I be reversed? So that should. Oh, actually, I need to make that invisible at start as well. Click on that, make it invisible at start, and there you go. You can make yourself a 3D game, a 3D side-scroller, extremely simple. I mean, I spent like, I don't know, like maybe 2 hours doing the whole thing. And once you have the template, you can simply add more levels and do your story, whatever story you want to do. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to go to my other channel to see a more in-depth tutorial on this on the Sparkman 2 channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye now. To mention that I don't own the music and the sound effects or these graphic libraries, so yeah, use at your own discretion.